Hi folks, I'm Josh, and I thought I'd do an FTLog because I've got a few things to explain first. Oh my goodness, I'm so heartbroken. I went to the barbers, and it's one of those posh barbers where they like have all the fancy hair washing stuff, and they offer to give you a drink, and that doesn't sound very fancy, but it's quite fancy compared to the places I normally go. It was all right. And yeah, they said they'd do my mustache for me. So I was like, yeah, dude, it needs a bit of a trim, tidy up, you know. And I told her exactly what I wanted. And these bits were getting a bit long and unwieldy, so I needed them, clipped and, balanced out so they didn't look uneven or whatever. And, oh, she clipped them off. Yeah. She only got paid half of what she was expecting to get paid, I'll tell you that right now. Oh my goodness, I was angry, but in the very English way of being angry, that I didn't actually raise my voice or challenge her in any way. I was like, well, this is how it's going to be because I am not happy with the quality and level of service that I just received, and you have ruined my face. My face was so pretty before, and now it looks like, I don't know. Someone said, who said something? I can't remember. Basically, someone that I thought reminded me of Tom Selleck, and as amazing as Tom Selleck is, I don't want to look like him, which is a shame. So I've got to wait like a month for these to grow back, and I was heart-wrenchingly distraught about that. I still am, but I'm hiding it. I'm hiding it inside, which is probably the worst thing to do. But honestly, there's no other choice. I either get rid of the moustache, which is out of the question, honestly, or I just live with it and wait. And the worst thing is, EGX is Thursday to Sunday this week. It's not going to be ready for that. It's not going to be so annoying. Anyway, the main thing I wanted to kind of half apologize, explain, is the fact that because of the combination of the workload from, my normal job, as well as actually getting out enough videos to the point where, I'm happy that I'm covering the games I want. I'm hang on. I am covering the games I want, but the thing I want to apologize for is the fact that because I feel I haven't been given the kind of energy and the quality of commentary and interest in my half of the video. The games are all doing fine. They're doing their job. I'm just not doing mine particularly well, and I feel that that's part of the reason why the channel's not been doing quite as well recently, because I haven't been able to give it my all. So I think what I'm going to do is experiment a little bit with how often I do videos and the kind of videos I do. I've been agonizing over this procedural generation script for months and months and months now, and because I feel it's not good right now and it's not interesting enough. So Patreon patrons, I'm going to send the script to you as like if you want to be my copy readers, whatever they're called, editors. If you want to be my editor, then go ahead. But I'm at a point where it's almost where I want it. So I just thought you'd be interested to see what I've been working on for the last age, and I think I got to a point where I've got something more interesting that I'm trying to feed into it. But yeah, it's complicated, and until now I didn't feel that it was good enough. It's been a roller coaster with that thing. And I still haven't had any ideas for other videos that I could do in between. Oh, well, that kind of video that I could do in between. I'm eating a croissant, by the way. It's really tasty. Yeah, and the whole quality of commentary thing. I just got off the phone with my mum, and she was like, some of your videos are okay, because she watches my videos, and she's like, but recently you've sounded a little bored, and you've been going and all the time, and you haven't been able to think of words. And I'm like, yeah, I know, Mum, I know. So that was a fun conversation with my mother, and I think she hit the nail on the head. She's very smart, and I always think it's funny that she watches my videos, because I never think about it until she says it. I'm like, oh no, I've said the bad words in those ones. So, I guess I could give you a rundown of what to expect in the next week. Catacomb Kids on Monday. Thursday will be The Swindle. So a couple of platformers that I really love. I'm continuing the Let's Plays of those. Monday, Thursday, and then in between that, there's a bunch of free indie games that have been doing really short kind of game stuff. That I'm not sure that the games are really interesting. I'm not sure if I can make a particularly interesting video out of it. I'm sure I can. I really want to show you them because they're really cool, and I think they're worth people's time, especially as they're free. If they'd developed the idea a bit more, they could 100% charge money for them. On Steam you find those really cheap games that are this is gonna do you for half an hour. It's gonna be interesting. It does something new. That's the kind of game. The one's called Red Amazon. I think it's just called Red Amazon, or yeah. One is called Troll, and the other one's called Icarus 1. I can't remember what that is, but I've written it down. So maybe it's pardon me, maybe it's going to get played. Who knows? And I think over the last week I've really enjoyed putting out videos of particularly Panoramical. Before I made that video, I was just going, whoa, this game, dude, no way. It was amazing, and I think more people should get it. The cool thing about Panoramical is the fact that it has two different special editions, as well as the original just get the game kind of thing. In this one special edition, you get one of 50 those little kind of DJ knobs, the little twisty things that change the different parts of music, and then you can fade in and fade, kind of like that. There's a strip of them that controls the game specifically for Panoramical, I think, but you might also be able to plug it into what's it called, proper DJ kits. I don't know. It's just a row of those twiddly things. Pardon me, picking my nose. And there's another special edition for performing DJs, where you can plug the game into your normal DJ kit with all the proper effects stuff, and feed that into your DJ set. It's so cool. If I knew how to perform a DJ set like that, and if I knew how any of those things worked, I would 100% be like, yeah, that's what I'm doing next. Put a big screen behind me with trippy colours everywhere. It would be amazing. And hopefully someone uses that for performing a DJ set. That would be amazing. It's it's just so cool. Hope you got a good look at the top of my head there. I think that's pretty much it. Hopefully I find a bunch of schedules a bunch of schedules, a schedule, just one for everything on the channel that is clear and is enough that, you know, it's worth your time coming back to it, but also it doesn't make me really, really tired. So over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to mess around with that. I'm thinking continue with the at the moment I'm thinking continue with the 1 a day thing at 6 o'clock, but more Let's Plays, more things I can produce easier and faster without having to edit, and maybe if that goes okay, extend that into six videos a week instead of 5. So Sunday to Friday with 1 day off. I don't know. I've been thinking about it, and that seems okay. A lot of what I do when I edit is just cut out the boring bits. If you're interested in how I edit, the boring bits get chopped off, and if I say something stupid, I cut that out to make myself sound smarter. And it's some of the time it seems to work. It does seem to annoy some people, because it's kind of a kind of wacky, zany, screamy YouTuber thing to do, but genuinely it is just to make sure that the entertaining bits stay in, the informative bits stay in, and the really long, boring sections of me going through menus or something like that don't go in for too long. Maybe I'll just leave them in. That's what I'm thinking right now. If I can if I can cut down the amount of time I spend on YouTube by not editing as much and going into games blind, if there's something I want to play, I don't spend a couple of hours getting used to it. I just go into it blind, unless I don't know, I do a blind video and then I feel like it's rubbish. Then I'll go do it again. But I think that's what I'm going to change. And then after I've finally got a handle on this procedural generation thing, I will make it and put it out. It is still in the works. Cool. I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to say. Oh, and people did, after I made that passive-aggressive video the other day, people have made me games now. So woo! Or giving me games that they've made, which is lovely. And I'm going to definitely put those out this week. And yeah, that's it. Cheers for watching. Hopefully you stick with me through this turbulent time of not having curls. So I apologize for that as well. And have an amazing week. So look forward to the stuff I'm going to be putting out. I look forward to you letting me know what you think about the stuff. And goodbye. Press button.